morning and welcome to your Monday morning yoga minutes. I'm Audra Monk and I teach at Mountain Spirit Yoga in Middletown, Maryland. And we would love for you to join us at our studio for a class or a workshop. Find out all of our information about our offerings at mountainspirityoga.com. So come on in. Today we're going to do a moderate practice of some feel-good sun salutations. So not too fast, not too slow, hopefully not too challenging. Hold on one second, I'm gonna come up here and look. Okay, this is super interesting. Apparently when you start your Facebook Live video, it gives you an alert of your event. So actually I'm gonna tell you about this event before we get started. It's called The Power of the Pause, or that may not be exactly it, but something like that. And check it out on our website. It's especially made for women, as there are transitions in life to all of the roles: mother, daughter, caregiver, provider, spouse, all of that stuff. And it's a really wonderful workshop we have coming up. But let's do a little yoga together. So you're gonna want a mat, and you might want a blanket for padding the knees. I'm definitely gonna use a blanket, and maybe some blocks. If you know this is going to go real gentle and it's not going to be real long, but if you know you like a longer warm-up, definitely feel free to check out one of our other practices, maybe the gentle back care practice first, and then we can get started. So standing on your mat, first we'll stand in Tadasana. I'm going to go ahead and face you for right now, and then I'll turn in a moment. We need the feet about hip distance apart, and we want to feel them as evenly upon the earth as we can. Good. Lift your toes and spread them wide, and then let them come on down. All right, the legs are strong, the belly pulls in, the shoulders roll down the back. We tuck the chin and the top of the head reaches towards the sky. Good. Maybe for just a moment, close your eyes and take a breath. And if you don't like the eyes all the way closed, just look softly towards the floor. We're going to start with a feel-good stretch. I don't know, that's my favorite phrase right now. Feel-good yoga, feel-good stretches. Doing what is comfortable and just feels good. So we're going to bring the arms up, and then I'm going to interlace the fingers and press the palms up, and we're going to press the hips forward, belly pulls in a little. So like a little tiny back bend, very small, and give a little wiggle and movement to the shoulders. Good. All right, and then we're going to take this in a very gentle circle. So bend your knees. And then pick a direction. You're going to go out, and if you need your hands apart or your hands on your hips, you can totally do that, okay? So you modify and make this what you need it to be. But we're going to go to one side, bend the knees, bring the hands towards the floor. My hips are just moving as comfortable for them. Come all the way up. Let's go the other way. Start to take it out, bend the knees, come on down, and come all the way up. Arms come down. All right, if you're not already there, come on to the top of your mat. Again, finding that Tadasana, centered, grounded, steady. Let's inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, arms go wide, bend at the knees, hinge the hips forward, fold. You might stop with elbows on the thighs. You might keep coming to the blocks or hands to the floor. Let the head hang and gently shake it. Yes and no. All right, let's inhale. On your next inhale, come to a flat back. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins, lengthen the spine, belly pulls in. Good. Exhale, back to your forward fold. Bend the knees a lot here. And then hands on the blocks or hands on the floor. Let's step our right leg all the way to the back. Good. And then here's where you're going to want your blanket. We're going to gently set the back knee down. Beautiful. And you might stay low. This might be just right. Or maybe hands come to the thigh, or maybe you take the same arm. So I have right leg back. You could bring your right arm up and relax your shoulders down, lift your heart. So kind of like that little standing back bend. It's not real big, but we're just getting a nice stretch to the front body, especially to the psoas, those hip flexors right there. Good. All right, we're coming down. Downward facing dog. So you can do hands on the blocks or hands on the mat. Step your front foot back, tuck your toes, lift your knees, and slide it back. You might stay still. You might wiggle and move in this downward facing dog. Good. All right, and then in this one, we're just going to bring our left foot to the front. So no plank or
chaturanga in this round. So bend your knees. You might even put your knees down and then bring your left, oh, wrong foot. We need our right foot forward. Good. All right, so we're going to take that same lunge. You might want your hands on the blocks. You can press your hips forward. You could do toe tucked or toe flat. All right, maybe you stay low, or maybe your hands come up to that thigh. Or maybe left leg is back for me. Maybe that left arm comes up, belly pulls in, shoulders go down and back. Maybe you gaze forward or you gaze slightly up towards the ceiling. And we breathe here. All right, we're coming down. So to bring those hands down to the floor or the block. Lift the back knee. Step that back foot all the way in. Forward fold. Knees bent. And again, gently shake the head yes and no. All right, then we're going to rise up. So bend the knees a lot. Press into the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms out and around. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Okay, so you could totally stop right there. You totally could. My hips feel good, my shoulders feel good. You could go about your day, and I don't know, that's like 5 minutes of yoga, but we could go one more round just to complete that feel-good feeling. All right, so find your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Shoulders are down and back, the heart is lifted. Inhale, the arms rise. Exhale, bend at the knees, hinge at the hips, the heart comes forward. Maybe the elbows pause at the thighs or hands come to the floor. Your choice. If it's comfortable, let the head hang and gently shake it yes and no. All right, we're going to come to our flat back. So you can slide the hands up the legs or onto the blocks, belly pulls in. So it's like you're making a table. Like your legs are the base of the table and your back is the tabletop. So breathing here. Back to your forward fold, bend the knees, let everything come on down. Whatever amount is right. All right, we're going to step our left leg to the back. Gently set that knee down. All right, so you could do the same variation, or we're going to add a quad stretch. So I definitely like hands on blocks, but you could do, depending on your flexibility, you might do hands on floors or hands on the front knee. All right, and you might definitely want the padding of a blanket under that back knee because we're going to lift that foot up. And maybe, can I reach it today? Oh, maybe we're going to pull it in. So my heart is lifted. Ooh, boy, goodness, I have a lot of stretch going on back there. And that's okay. Shoulders down and back. Heart is lifted. You could do hand on the knee or hand on the block. Breathing here. Or hand on the floor, depending on your flexibility. Oh, quads are so tricky to stretch, especially in a yoga practice. So this is a nice in-between stretch. Definitely a challenge, but not too crazy. All right, release it gently. We'll get the other side on the way out. Let's go back to our downward facing dog. Hands to the mat, foot walks its way back, hips go high. Good, press into the hands, legs go towards straight. But if your back is more comfortable with a little bend in the knee, I would bend the knee. All right, here we go. We do have a plank this time. Shift the weight forward, adjust the feet as needed for you. I need to wiggle line back. You could do knees down, totally fine, we're building strength. Or you could do knees up. We're long from the top of our head to our heels. All right, we're gonna lower down again. Knees could come down if you need to. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows. I still work on this for me. Some weeks it's great, some weeks it's not. All right, and then we're taking cobra. So release the tops of the feet, roll the shoulders, lift the heart. Good, breathe here. And then back we go. Tuck the toes. Lift it up, slide it back, adjust for your downward facing dog. All right, so we need left foot to the front. You are welcome to come to your hands and knees, or just bend the knees, look forward, and help that left foot up. If it doesn't quite make it, help it up there. We're gonna set the back knee down. I'm gonna bring my blocks in, but you can do what feels right for you. All right, so remember that quad stretch? We're gonna do it on this side. So think shoulders down and back, and then we're gonna lift up the foot, reach back, whoo, we're gonna breathe here. And if you have a strap, say you can't quite reach, you could stop, take the time, put the strap around your ankle, get back in position, and then lift. I think it's worth it. I think you would really feel it's worth it. And if you really don't have a strap or a towel to do that, you could just lift the foot and press. And you might feel a little more work in the hamstring because you don't get to create that counterbalance of holding on. All right, so my opposite hand is on the block, or you could do hand on the thigh. We're breathing here. One of the keys to this stretch is a chatty yoga teacher is good here, because it takes a little longer. We're breathing. Oh. All right, we're going to release gently. Bring that foot down. Now lift the knee, step the back foot all the way forward. Find your forward fold. Hands on the blocks, hands on the floor, elbows on the thighs. You know all of the options. Gently shake your head yes and no. So here, so we did quads and we're doing hamstrings. So we're really taking care of the legs today. Oh, one more breath. And then we're going to bend the knees a lot. Let the weight of the belly and the chest come to the thigh. Take the arms, sweep them out and around, all the way up. And then let your hands come to your heart. And pause and breathe. And let's finish just as we started to see if we feel a little difference. So we started in Tadasana, feet nice and steady. We engage the feet with the earth and the thighs are strong. The shoulders are down and back. We brought the arms up. You can interlace the fingers if you like, and then just press the hips forward just a little. Maybe look up. The belly pulls in here. And gently release. And there you go. There's your Monday morning yoga minutes. Thank you so very much for practicing with me today, or whatever day that you find this video. We have the videos are on Facebook or YouTube, and we would love if you give us a like or a love. Let us know that you're watching. We so appreciate it. And find out all of our information at mountainspirityoga.com. Thank you, and namaste.